Greetings and welcome to my site. And here we have it, the questions and answers that I promised in the last update. All right, so I grabbed the questions from the comments of the channel update, which is exactly where I said I'd be getting from. If you put them in some other video, well, they're not here. I've kind of grouped the questions into ones that are similar to each other, but I will be reading the questions. I didn't dismiss any of them, even though a couple of them are way out there. But I won't indicate which ones I consider to be out there. So anyway, let's go. All right. The first group, I got two that are kind of similar to each other. What is your favorite blind hop and favorite episode, favorite blind hop? All right. Episodes are really hard because there's so many of them, they kind of blend together, especially when somebody asks me, what episode did it happen in? Like, it's in the 40s somewhere? I don't remember. But I would probably say the favorite blind hop would probably be Monster Legends because it's provided the most opportunities for fun stuff to happen. That's what I would say. And in terms of episode, probably something with bugs. I don't know. As I said, I don't remember individual episodes. I couldn't put numbers on them. But that one has given the most interesting situations, shall we say. All right. What is your favorite monster in Monster Legends? Really? Really? What's up, Doc? What is your favorite attack move in Monster Legends? Okay. I would say the one that's probably given the most comedic time has been Metalheads, that's Genes. Paranoia, that is made for some comedic situations. Yes, it has. So that one is kind of interesting, and it definitely helps in boss fights when it actually is useful. So I would probably say that one. Even though it wasn't one I was going to grab earlier, I listened to my audience, and yes, you guys were right. In that case, absolutely, that's a great skill. If you have Metalhead, you have to have Paranoia. All right, moving on. Let's see. What do you like better, mobile or PC games? And the next one is, which game do you enjoy most? I'm a PC game guy. PC Master Race. I don't even own a console, just so you know. Yeah, PC games. I love PC games. Mobile games are great, but PC games, I'm a PC gamer for life. That's one of the reasons I actually had no intention of actually doing the Stalker playthrough, you see, until I heard about the new mod, which unfortunately had some bugs in it. They're working on a fix. I'm hoping it's save game compatible. One of the reasons is because I love Stalker. I love the Stalkers. Clear Sky, not so much. But those, I really like those kinds of games. I really do. I like RPGs too, really classic ones as well. And I would have to say PC games. PC games are always my number one favorite. All right. Now we got a bunch of them grouped together here, so I'm going to read all of them. All right. What made you do YouTube? What inspired you to do YouTube? When did you start YouTube, and why did you start? What made you start YouTube channel and gaming career? All right. After accumulating an amount in the real world, I decided to take a shot at doing apps. I actually have a couple of games on the iTunes store. They might vanish because this month I have to decide if I'm going to pay Apple their blood money again. But that's basically what I made the channel for. If you had, it's way hidden at the bottom. Stuff way at the bottom. But the opportunity really came up when in my neighborhood they put down fiber optic lines because I was on cable. And cable is notorious great for receiving, really bad for sending. But when they upgraded to all of a sudden I got a lot more bandwidth, and that kind of opened up a door. So I really started playing with it at the end of the year, end of last year, 2014. So that's actually pretty much around where I started doing this. In terms of why gaming, I love games. If I could manage to actually feed myself doing this, I'd do it for the rest of my life. I'm having a ball, and as I said, if I could feed myself with it, that'd be awesome. Let's see. Do you think you will get to 10,000 subs or 100,000 subs or maybe a million subs? Well, if we could just talk PewDiePie into subscribing to my site for a day, that'd probably take care of that. But I just got 1,000, so I'm not really thinking that far off. With a lot of YouTubers, you really have to hit a nerve. A lot of them, when they hit that one nerve, an example would be, say, if you haven't seen him, Northern Lion, when he got into the Binding of Isaac. He's made a fortune on that, and he's a machine. He's awesome, and he's a machine. I'm subscribed to him. He's awesome. But you really have to find your niche. If you find your niche and it gets popular, you never know. As I said, I'm at 1,054 as we speak, so I'm not really thinking more ahead of that. Do you expect to expand your gaming videos, as in playing other games? And if so, what games? Well, I'm kind of doing that now. I'm out there trying things, putting stuff up. I'd like to do some more PC stuff, maybe something off the wall. But I'm trying to see whether or not, if the audience is there. I mean, if I put 10 videos up and they're not really getting views, well, that's probably gonna vanish, But I started a new one today, and sometimes I do things because I want to, and why not? It's my own site. I can do it if I want to. If my audience doesn't like the videos, then they don't have to watch them. I have YouTubers who I watch a lot, but I don't watch all their stuff because a lot of it I'm not really interested in. But I do watch the parts that I am interested in. It's the same thing, Anyway, let's see. What is your lucky number? I don't have one, so I'll say 7. Any allergies? No. I'm actually in my family, I kind of lucked out in there. Virtually everyone else does. I don't. What is your favorite food? Oh, pizza. There is only pizza. And then fave food came after that. That was it. What is your favorite food? And then fave food. Those are the same ones. What is your favorite foreign country to visit? What is your favorite foreign country? All right, that's an easy one. I am the child of Irish immigrants. During my childhood, I traveled to Ireland numerous summers and spent at least a month there each time. Ireland. If I had a lot of money, that's where I'd be living. Okay, and here's a couple more that are kind of similar, at least they're in the same vein. How do you record your videos and voice, and what is the average time it takes for editing your videos? All right, I'll take the first one first. Obviously, I have a microphone. I have an external microphone. It's a USB microphone, and I move it between my iMac and my PC. So I just literally yank it out, move it across the room, and plug it in. For mobile games, I actually record on my iMac. It's catching up in years, which is the reason I'm having problems with the Air, recording from the Air. I actually did a recording from my Air on the PC using different stuff. I don't know if I might put it out just as a test thing. It does have a lot of lag on it. So my PC is running up there too in age. So I don't know if I'll be able to actually do that full blast until I have a new PC. I don't know. I may release it. I don't know. In terms of how long does it take? Okay, the mobile stuff actually takes longer to do. PC first. For the PC, I take the microphone and move it over, and I actually use Fraps. So Fraps is very intensive in making large files. I used to in the beginning when I first started doing this, and I was, doing PC stuff. That was like early Henry stuff. I was trying to actually save the files, but they're just gargantuan. Say like a 30-minute episode of Stalker right now, which doesn't have anywhere near as much color problems as, say, 7 Days and a Bright Day. That's probably around 50 gigabytes, probably 40 to 50 gigabytes. I can't keep that. So when I make the final file, I delete the original source files and I keep the file that I post. So But that doesn't take anywhere near as long. Now, when I record from the iMac doing mobile stuff, I actually I use AirPlay. I have a receiver, it does AirPlay to it, and I actually am using a program I was going to use for something else, which was a regular screen capture program called ScreenFlow on the iMac. And what I got to doing is to using that instead, which is the reason the sound is so very bad in my original videos, and it cringes that those first two for Monster Legends and Dragon City get so many views because the sound was so off. I even put a message in the Monster Legends one, like a little addendum note because the sound was so bad. I was actually using the AirPlay capture program for that, but I changed it because if I use the capture program, ScreenFlow, that actually has a separate channel for the voice, so I can pull the voice volume up and I can push the game volume down. Actually, I just discovered it had another feature called ducking, which is every time that I speak, it will automatically push the game volume down. So I actually use that most of the time. Monster Legends is a very loud game. I literally have to turn the sound down to 8% of what it normally is while turning my voice up to about 140%. Ugh. Other games aren't as bad. That one is bad. How long does it take? If I do like an episode, a normal episode, not like what I've been doing with Monster Legends these days, which is cutting in a piece from earlier in the day, if I do a 30-minute capture, then I actually has to extract it to a raw file. That takes more. That would probably take about 35, 40 minutes. And then I have to move that over to the PC, put it into the program. That takes an extra 10 minutes. Then I have to arrange it the way I like. Then I have to make the final file. That's probably going to be another 40 to 45 minutes. And then I have to, what I was doing in the past is I would watch it before putting it up to YouTube. But it takes too long. So what I've been doing is as soon as the file is ready, I make a copy of it and I start uploading that to Facebook, to YouTube while I pre-watch it. If there's a problem with the video, I'll start remaking the video again and I'll just cancel the upload on the other one. So it saves time. But that's the reason that Monster Legends has been running late, is because now I have the constraint of having to wait for my guys to have their attacks back, which means I can't start until late. And once I'm done with that video, it's going to be more than 2 hours before it's actually going to be available. See, you upload a video to YouTube, and then it has to process it. Then it's going to go in the background and do its stuff, and then eventually be HD. I don't release it until I see that it's HD. So that takes time. All that process takes time. And I can't do anything with the machine that I'm actually working with, except for when it's processing. Then I'll play a game of Warframe. So anyway, I hope that answers those questions. All right, let's take a look at this. What language with an S as being optional can you speak? Okay, English. Other than that, my languages pretty much go to C, C++, C#, Pascal. Took a course in COBOL. Tau, 6502 assembly. That's about it. Yeah, I took 3 years of French in high school, and I can effectively get my face punched if I was to go there. So, yeah, that's about the extent of my languages. Yeah, not too strong there. Let's see. The next question was actually quite interesting because it was off the wall, not crazy or anything like that, but two people entered the exact same question, only the second person did it in caps. So I'm going to read it word for word just so you know who you are. If you had one wish, what would it be? Well, I want to be the master of time, space, and dimension. Okay? How about that? Yeah. I mean, if you've got a wish, go for it. You know, if a genie shows up, what do you want your wish? I want to control everything, everywhere, anyhow, every time. You know, just me. Everything else flows from there. All right. Do you have any animals? If you do, what animal? Do you have a pet? Fave animal. Okay. In my current situation, I cannot have pets. If I did, it would be a dog. I love dogs. Had dogs when I was a kid. Seen dogs in Ireland. I love dogs. I see dogs every day because I go to the park, whether I'm either running or walking. And dogs. I love dogs. Dogs are awesome. What is your main job? At the moment, you're seeing it. Um, I said I have an opportunity to do stuff, and if for no other reason, I'm having fun. I'm actually, in case nobody's noticing, I don't have any monetization up at all. So I am actually just trying to build an audience. Does that happen in the future? Maybe. I don't know. But I'm seeing whether or not I can build an audience. If I can build an audience, then maybe. I've been contacted by a number of networks, but a lot of them don't have a very good reputation. And if you have more of a following, you have more power to make a good deal. So at the moment, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and see if I can pull an audience along with me. Okay. What do you do when you're not filming? Okay. That basically what I say it stated. I what's name? I enjoy being outside whenever possible. The summer, spring, and fall allow that. Winter, not so much. But I like to run when possible. I've had some minor issues in the recent times that prevent that, but I do try to get out walking whenever I can as well. I like to be outside in forested areas and such like that. Communing with nature. I like that. So I try to do that whenever possible. I play games of my own too. I play games that I don't make videos on. And then I hang out with friends and family. For the moment, that's about it. So anyway, I think I got through all of the questions. I went through a couple of times to make sure I got everything. If somehow I missed one, I am sorry. But maybe we'll do this again in the future, maybe at 2000 or something like that. But I think I pretty much covered everything. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much for being a viewer and for giving feedback. And call out to the guys on the Legion of Igu. We're rocking. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.